Hey y'all, what's up? It's me again. The Model 3 hater. That's what they call me, the Model 3 hater. I got a Model 3 and it's cool. I like it, but I think that Tesla has done a lot with it, so they can sell it, mass produce it, sell it cheap, and sell a whole lot of them. And the cars that got them started, really, the S and the X. The S really put them out there. They're going to start cutting back on them a little bit because, they're more expensive to build. But every time switch from car to car, I realize it's just something new every time. Every time it's something different. The thing I realized today was I actually started on electric vehicles. I started with the Nissan Leaf, and after I got the Nissan Leaf, I said, man, I really got to do this. One thing I loved about the Nissan Leaf was it has like a heated steering wheel, So when I got the Model S, there's the icon for the heated steering wheel. Let me see. I don't know if I'm even getting it. It's right here, right? The heated steering wheel. Right. When I got the Model S, all the seats heat right here. When I got the Model S, it had the heated steering wheel, so I didn't really think much of it. I'm thinking, yeah, you get a Tesla. I'm supposed to have those things. It's much better than Nissan Leaf, but that's one more thing that the Model 3 cut out on, just so they can push them out cheap and fast and mass produce them. But really, this video is not really about that. What this video is really about is, unlike most Tesla buyers, I'm what you call a poor Tesla owner. I'm a poor Tesla owner, meaning that like the average Tesla owner, has a lot of money and, they have a lot of this, a lot of that. And I'm not. I'm pretty much just a regular salaried person. My money isn't that big. My paper's not that large. So, I can't really, I have to budget every time I do something. When I buy a different option, whatever. That's why I would not buy a used Tesla unless it was from Tesla, because their warranty it's okay, it's okay, and because I can't really afford to get this thing fixed. So the other thing was the tires. The tires on this car is really expensive. And I was like, man, what am I going to do? I think I had the, I still had the Eagles ones, the original ones that came on it. And I had them for a while. And they were okay, but I really didn't like them. I actually thought they were a little loud. And I actually got a flat tire, and I noticed that it was a little wearing or whatever. So it was time for me to get a pair of tires. So I ran across a guy that had a pair of Champerios or GTs or something on his car, right? What in the world are those things? Champerio GTs? And he's like, yeah, man, I got him, man. But he got paper though. But he wasn't really, he just got him because he actually had heard from somebody else that they're good tires, even though they're cheap. They're cheap compared to tires with Tesla. They're really cheap. So since I got that flat tire, I was like, why not get some new tires? What's up? So I started, searching the internet and looking at the different options for the Tesla, whatever. And the Champerio GTs, they never showed up. They were never even an option to get for the Tesla. And I was like, okay. So then I finally found them at Discount Tire. And, they got really rave reviews about them. Everybody loved the tires or whatever. But they were like $90. I was going to pay like over $300 and something for a tire, per tire. And they were selling the tire for $90. So I looked at the, all of the specs of it or whatever. It's a 45,000 mile tire. And I figure if I get half that, even close to half of that in the wear and anything, I was willing to, try it or whatever, because, if you're paying that much more for a tire, you have to get a lot more wear out of it just for it to really be worth it or that much of a better ride. So anyway, these are, let me see, this is the tire right here. Let me see if I can get a good look of it. This is it. It's I've probably got about 10,000 miles on this thing. Right, it says Champero. I don't know if you can see it. It's a Champero GT. It's the I guess it's the you know, it's the same. Everything is the same. The specs and everything. The speed rating is the 245 45 ZR19, and I'm having trouble with this. I don't know if you can see the tread pattern, but this is the tread pattern, and I mean, it's a to make a long story short, I mean, over the 10,000 miles I've had this tire, I'm extremely happy with this tire. This tire is quieter than the Goodyear GT, the Goodyear tires I had on here. This tire is quieter, and I mean, you know, just for what I've had already, I think I've already gotten my money in the 10,000 miles because I paid $90 for these. You know, I had to pay for installation and stuff like that through Discount Tire and everything, which, you know, anybody would have to pay or whatever. But the tire itself cost $90. This is it. And I have 10,000 miles on it. And let me see, I don't know if you can see anything, but I mean, I still got the little thing sticking up or whatever. But I mean, this tire right here, I mean, it still looks relatively new as far as the tread and everything is concerned. So I'm just really, so far I'm really happy with it because, like I said, you know, I spent so much less than I was supposed to spend for it. But when I got the tire, they wouldn't even sell it to me. The people in Discount Tire, you know, I mean, I do have my guys in there, and they weren't in there, but I mean, the people in Discount Tire, they're like, nah, man, you can't get that for your tire. It won't last you 10,000 miles. It'll tear up on you. It's a cheap tire. Don't get it. They were telling me all this stuff. The guy that was, you know, I guess the guy that was selling me tire, I mean, the other people were telling me it was good, but the people that at the register were like, it's a bad tire. Don't do it. It's crap. It's not good for your car. You know, you need that foam in your tire and all that stuff for quietness and stuff like this. And they were telling me this. And I was thinking like, dog, it's my car. If I want to try something on here, they let me try it. And they were like, they were trying to get me to buy a tire that was 4 times as much and this and that. And I was like, so basically 2 guys wouldn't, I had problems with 2 guys. So then I found one dude. I said, man, I want these tires, man. What's up? And he was like, he was like, oh, you want those? I said, yeah. He said, all right. He said, yeah, I don't know much about them, but let's make it happen. So I got one guy, he ordered the tires for me. No problem, cool cat. You know, I guess he didn't know much about it. He didn't care. But in other words, they were not putting these tires on any Teslas that came in their shop. But I just found one guy that ordered them for me. But what they did do when I got, because my car got towed there because of the flat. So they just threw a tire on there in their shop or whatever, you know, just to let me get out. And they didn't charge me anything. So Discount Tire is great. So if you need to go somewhere, go to Discount Tire. But, you know, I waited for the tires. The tires came in. They might have took like 4 days to come in. And they came in. I didn't get them done right away. But all I can say, I think they're Champero GTs or something like that. All I can say is if you have a Model S, 245, 45, ZR19s, you're trying to get new tires, man, you got nothing to lose, man. You really don't. I mean, if you get 15,000 miles on this tire, and then you get rid of them, that's fine. To me, you've gotten your worth out of them. You know, a $90 tire, it's a performance tire too. It's just not a name brand tire. So, I mean, with some things I'm about to name, but I mean, really, I don't know how long I'm gonna keep this car, but I would definitely buy these tires for any vehicle, any Tesla that I have. I don't know about the 3. The 3 is a different animal. So I mean, and you know, that's a 2019. So I really haven't gotten much wear into the tires yet. But like I said, these GT Champeros, whatever these tires are, what the name of them, I don't even know the name. Go Discount Tire, look them up, dog. If you look at the 245, 45, 19, they're just the cheapest tire in that size. So, you know, I mean, I think I like them better than probably the first 8 or 9 tires in that size. But all you got to do is go to Discount Tire, 245, 45, 19. If you have the Model S and you're trying to get a tire on a budget, that's a really good tire, get it. These tires are quieter than the tires that I originally had on them. These tires are extremely quiet, and I drive this Tesla like crazy, and I put them through the test. They're really good. They're worth it. I think they're worth the chance. Take the chance. Why not? Take the chance. Go to Discount Tire too, because Discount Tire, they take care of you. Like I said, they took care of me. They put a tire in my car. and then pay. They didn't charge me anything. And that was before I even ordered the tires from them. My tire came in the shop. My car came in the shop. I had never. Well, I got tires on other vehicles, but the Tesla, I hadn't gotten any work done there. No tires, nothing. They took my discount tire, took my car in. They fixed. They put another tire on it. One of their tires. I guess it probably was a used tire. It looked like a new tire to me. It might have been a new tire. I don't know. But they put a tire on it. They didn't charge me anything, and just let me go by my business. That was before I even started talking about buying tires from them. So discount tires good, and the Champero GTs, whatever they're called, man, look them tires up, man. You won't be disappointed, man. You will not be disappointed. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Let's see. I'm actually charging while I'm just trying to figure out something to do. Let's see where I'm at on the charge right now. All right. Let's see. It says I got 25 minutes left. I'm at 203 miles. Okay. So I guess looks like I got 25 minutes more to charge. But other than that, man, it's, like I say, check the tires out. If you need tires on your Model S, man, just figure out what you want, try something, and don't listen to the salesman, because most of them try to put you into more expensive tires. And I think that really, to me, it's a money throwaway. I think you're throwing away money. Peace.